the organizer of the BellyFest committee. Thank you. And I wanted to give a shout out to the other members of the committee, if I can see them, but I can't see very well. We know David is a helper on the committee. He's our sound technician and drummer. Susie is on our committee. She's running our raffle this evening. And we have Aisha, who may or may not be here. She's a vendor. And Andy, who is in the dressing room. They're performing next after I do. And another lady named Damari who is ill at the moment, so we send her good wishes. I want to just encourage anyone who's interested in facilitating BellyFest, planning the next year's event. We need someone to take over. So watching the show, being here this weekend, if you feel so inclined, please let me know. And at this point, I want to introduce our MC for the evening, Mr. David Metz. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yalayna. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 2025 BellyFest. How is everyone doing tonight? A little sleepy? Feeling a little low? It's the gray, right? It's the rain? Okay. So, we're going to get started here shortly with Yalayna. But first, there are a few things that are a little bit different about belly dance and expressing your appreciation for the dancers. So I'm going to run you guys through a very brief little workshop here and help you know how to keep the dancers energized and feeling appreciated and up and ready to go and just give their all and leave it out here on the stage. So how many of you know what a zagari is? Oh my gosh, we have someone right here in the front. Do you want to be my helper for this? Maybe? Well, I'm going to need a yes or no on that one. Okay, why don't you come right up here? Thank you so much, Johnny. So, now, you may all, now I'm dating myself here, so maybe some of you don't, but Xena Warrior Princess, that is a zagari, so we're going to go, now, it seems really hard. That was actually really good. I've never had a crowd get it so easily. However, any of you who might be struggling, first, we're going to put our tongue on the top of our mouth, and we're going to say Leel, 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 and we're just going to keep speeding it up and getting higher. Leel, 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 Leel. And then because no one wants to see our tongue going up, and now we put it in front of the mouth. Johnny, thank you so much. That was fantastic. Round of applause. Appreciate having a helper here. Always helps move things along. Also, if you see something that's very slow and sensual and you really like the look of it, we actually hiss when we are appreciating belly dancers. Just like that. So, you're not telling them that you think they're bad and they should get off the stage, like with any other kind of performance. So feel free to do that. And clapping and hooting and hollering is always appreciated. Anything you can do to show your appreciation for this very energetic dance style while these folks bring the all to you and share these different cultures. So, without further ado, keep in mind what Yalayna said. If this interests you, if you feel like you have a knack for planning and could help out, feel free to speak with her at any point this evening, and I will let her get on here and actually show you folks what you're all here for. Yalayna! Absolutely wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, Yalayna. And Yalayna wanted me to mention that she did unfortunately forget one member of the planning committee. Marya is another dancer that will be performing this evening. So yes, please, absolutely, give it up for Marya. And next we are going to have Datura group for you folks. Now, Datura group is led by Thorn, who has combined her level 1 and 2 students from Northwest Belly Dance Academy to design a cohesive piece that utilizes all of her students. They have shown great patience with her. She has molded combos for them to a song that is near and dear to her heart. So please welcome Thorn and Datura. Datura, everybody. Give them another round of applause. Amazing. I wish you could do things like that. No, I don't. I'm good at this, talking with people, looking you all in the eye, making sure that you're having a good time, patting time, you know, things that men are good at, gossiping. Well, next up we have Marya. As I mentioned, she has been studying Middle Eastern dance for 30 years now, and she is every bit as passionate about learning about the dance, music, and culture today as she has ever been. She's got a real treat for you folks today. I do have to cheat because it is an artist name, but she's going to do a very popular belly song, which is a type of belly dance beat. Allah Warag Il Fool, and this version is sung by Fatthiya. Without further ado, Marya. stop talking when I walk in front of the speaker. All right, well, I wanted to take a moment to talk to you folks about another gentleman in the building right now by the name of David Metz. He is our sound and light wizard. And, as you are about to discover, he is also a drummer. In 2003, David fell in love with the Arabic tabla, and he has carried that love forward ever since in wanting to learn and grow about this wonderful culture that, wonderful culture that has arisen in his heart and brought him to this place. His desire is to be the best drummer that he can be, and it's matched only by the joy he receives by simply playing, not only for himself, but also sharing this love with other musicians and dancers with whom he comes in contact. We are so happy to have David back as our sound and tech dude, as well as playing some wonderful live drum solos for our dancers. And next up, we have that very thing as we welcome Danette to the stage, who is affectionately known as Mama Belly in the Clarkston area, there we go, where she operates LC Valley Belly Dance. She'd like to thank Kate and the entire planning committee, as well as the wonderful dancers in the region for putting on this fantastic event where everyone can come and share and learn. So, without further ado, we are going to welcome David and Danette. Thank you.
They say the holy water's watered down, and this town's lost its faith. Our colors will fade eventually, so if our time is running out, day after day, we'll make the mundane our masterpiece. Oh my love, I take one look at you, you're taking me out of the ordinary. You laying me down till we're dead and buried on the edge of your knife, staying drunk on your ride. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground of your sanctuary. Shadow me with your touch, oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found hopeless hallelujah on this side of heaven's gate. Oh my life, how do ya breathe and take my breath away? At your altar I will pray, you're the sculptor, I'm the clay. Oh my, you're taking me out of the ordinary. I want you laying me down so we're dead and buried on the edge of your knife, staying drunk on your vine. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground, the sanctuary. Shadow me with your touch, oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so heavenly, higher than ecstasy. Whenever you're next to me, oh my, what was in black and white until I saw your light? I thought you had to die to fight something so out of the ordinary. How are you laying me down to a dead and buried on the edge of your knife, staying drunk on your vine. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground in the sanctuary. Shadow me with your touch, oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found.
Fantastic. Thank you all so much. Give it up again for these wonderful performers. Now, that is something that the first time I saw, I was blown away by, because I was like, so how long did they practice that together? And no. She goes up, he plays the thing, she does the dance. But there's this unspoken language between dancer and drummer that is really, really fascinating and fantastic to watch on stage. So, be happy that you folks are going to get a chance to see more of that as the night goes on. We're going to move on with another dancer, Miss Shaina, who has been dancing as a solo artist and with Tribe Zenith since 2013. Her love of dance has become a passion that has not only enriched her life with exceptional joy, but brought her many opportunities to be humbled by the unceasing support of her dance community, and is grateful to each and every one of you today for being here and supporting her and all of the rest of this wonderful community. So, without further ado, welcome Shaina.
I'd say I've seen some beautiful days. I've walked countless coastlines, awoken to mountaintops. I have seen death and birth and kissed good lips. I don't need a music machine telling me what a good story is. And matter of fact, I've never asked nothing from nobody. I've ridden the fear, although I was afraid every single time. I've learned that every waking moment is enough, and excess never leads to better things. It only piles and piles atop the things that are already abundantly in front of you, like breathing and chasing and slow dancing and love making, fighting and laughing. I am unhinged, unworthy, and distasteful to mostly everyone I meet. However, I am loyal to a fault to anyone I find kindness in. I do not and will not fear tomorrow, because I feel as though today has been enough. And I got no hate in my heart for anything, anywhere, or anyone. And I think Fear and Friday has got an awful lot in common. They're overdone and glorified and always leave you wanting. Yeah, I think Fear and Friday has got an awful lot in common. They're overdone and glorified and they always leave you wanting.
In the middle of the night, I hear a cornfield cow cry about the moon, no matter what sky I'm laying under. In the eye of a hurricane, when I got one foot in the grave, I'll dig my boots into the dirt and face the rolling thunder. I'm 5 generations of blazing a trail through barbed wire valleys and overgrown dales. I'm barefoot and bareback and born tough as nails. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My 4 fists are reckless and 1/5 a jack. I push like a daisy through old sidewalk cracks. Yeah, my kind of crazy, still running its courses with wildflowers and wild horses. It's in the water in my veins, that breath of heaven falls like rain. So I'm taking care of either way, make something out of how I made until I hit you right on glory's train. I'm 5 generations of blazing a trail through barbed wire and valleys and overgrown dales. I'm barefoot and bareback and born tough as nails. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm 4 fists
trying to make it look bad. All right, another round of applause, folks. That was amazing. You can tell why we don't tell everyone that they're beautiful women with swords at these things, because we wouldn't have enough seats for all you fine folks. So, really, I mean, but next up, to keep things moving along, we have Troupe Azure visiting us from the Walla Walla area. Clap, yes? Cheer, absolutely. They absolutely love to share their folkloric fusion and cab style whenever and wherever they can. And believe me, it is worth taking part in their sharing. They want to thank the Spokane BellyFest for all of their hard work. They are absolutely appreciative of having events like this to learn and perform. So please enjoy one of their new troupe dances, original group choreography, and improv to Oldie But Goodie from Eddie the Chic Kochak. Welcome, Troupe Azure. let's give it up again for Troupe Azure. What a fantastic dance, and just the way the fabric plays. I've always loved veil work, and there's a dozen different kinds of veils and different ways that they can dance with them. It's a never-ending contest. But next, we have a real treat for you. We have Saleenity, I should say. The dynamic duo is back again with another banger that is all their own. When they're not busy teaching at Northwest Belly Dance Academy, they enjoy molding their unique fusion styles together to create one-of-a-kind pieces. Saleenity was born here at BellyFest last year, and for that they will be forever grateful that this event gave them their first time to shine on stage. So without further ado, please enjoy the duo Saleenity. All right, folks, that was Saleenity, and something very different from what we've seen, a more fusion style rather than more classic style. I am here for it. My gosh. Next up, we have tonight Fatthiya, a local dancer. She's danced on and off over the last 25 years. BellyFest is absolutely one of her favorite regional events. She's helped organize many of them over the years, so she hopes that you are all enjoying the event. Let's let her know maybe we enjoying, having a good time. Yeah. I'm still sleeping. Do you have coffee? We gotta get some gaming for you guys. All right, thank you so much. And so she hopes that you are all enjoying the event. We're gonna welcome Fatthiya to the stage. Now you clap.
Yakıştım dünümle bugünüm can ciğer kuzu sarması. Geç oldu temiz oldu geçmişimin karması. Yıkadı günahlarımdan beni masumiyetim. Cennetten gelen bir melekti sanki. Yıkadı günahlarımdan beni masumiyetim. Cennetten gelen bir melekti sanki. Ben o şelale saçlara, o ay o hilal kaşlara, o süzmem o dudaklara öp 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 doyamadım. Sünden ak o gerdana, bir çıkar ki meydana. Gel de uyuma şeytana, bak 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 duramadım. Bu yeni ben de kim? Aynada bakıştım. Bu yeni ben miyim? Kendimle tanıştım. Dünümle bugünüm can ciğer kuzu sarması. Geç oldu temiz oldu geçmişimin karması. Yıkadı günahlarımdan beni masumiyetim. Cennetten gelen bir melekti sanki. Yıkadı günahlarımdan beni masumiyetim. Cennetten gelen bir melekti sanki. Ben o şelale saçlara, o ay o hilal kaşlara, o süzmem o dudaklara öp 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 doyamadım. Sütten ak o gerdana, bir çıkar ki meydana. Gel de uyuma şeytana, bak 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 duramadım. Ben o şelale saçlara, o ay o hilal kaşlara, o süzmem o dudaklara öp 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 doyamadım. Sütten ak o gerdana, bir çıkar ki meydana. Gel de uyuma şeytana, bak 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 duramadım.
right, once again, that was Fatthiya. And you can really see the joy that she brings to the dance. It was absolutely fantastic to watch her. Next up, we have Shakeelah in from Boise, Idaho. Shakeelah's passion is dancing with veils, so I'm a little excited because I was just talking about those veils and how great they are. She enjoys sharing her passion in her studio classes at Positive Valence Belly Dance and through community education classes with the Boise School District, which is like the neatest thing I have read on a card at any show in the past several years. So awesome job there. And Shakeelah's motto is, you are never too old to experience the joy of dancing with brightly colored pieces of material. So without further ado, welcome Shakeelah. Shakeelah, and once again, David Metz, blowing our minds. I can't get over it. Every time I'm like, how long did they rehearse? When did they get together? I've seen half of these people, they haven't been together. And wow, just the display of skill and communication between drummer and dancer. Never gonna get over it. But you folks would like me to, so that we can move on and see some more dancers. So here in a few minutes after this next performance, we are going to take a brief 15-minute intermission, let you folks freshen yourselves up, stretch your legs. However, before that, we are going to be regaled with dance. Can you regale someone with dance? Yeah. I think we're going to go with it. We can now. By the Jewels of the Oasis, which is a group collaboration between dancers from Washington and North Idaho, directed by Stephanie Rocks. They create nuanced dances from a variety of styles. Tonight's performance is a Turkish belly dance and has been choreographed by their member, Sarah Skinner. So, without further ado, please welcome the Jewels of the Oasis. Jewels that would sparkle in any collection, I have to say. Jewels of the Oasis, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Let's get a nice round of applause. Zagari. Cheer going. Yeah, get that energy back up. Absolutely. We are in the second half now. And we are really going to step things up for you. Next, we have a real treat for you, Cobra Cursss. This is absolutely, get excited. Because this is Saleenity's level 1 class from Northwest Belly Dance Academy, her level 1 fusion class, I should say. Yes. I am a huge fan of Transnational Fusion, and these ladies have worked very hard to bring the dark sensual energy of the Cobra to the stage. So, without further ado, we shall let them amaze us. Cobra Cursss. Saleenity and Cobra Cursss from Northwest Belly Dance Academy. Absolutely. You all got coffee. Maybe you've had this before. Gotten a little empty, now you're feeling a little more upbeat, a little high energy. I love it. All right, well, as I mentioned, that was Cobra Cursss, and they are amazing. I'm a little biased. My wife is in that troupe, so why, thank you. I do feel blessed. All right, but moving on, we are going to do Farasha next. And Farasha's dance journey began some time ago with American cabaret and Egyptian styles. Since then, she has studied many different styles of belly dance, fusion, and flow, developing a style uniquely her own. Farasha is happy to be here tonight to share this with all of you and the BellyFest community, so please welcome to the stage, Farasha. me jumping the gun. Read my own notes. That was Farasha, and once again, David. Fantastic. I don't know, I can't stop being impressed by it, so I could go on and on all night. But instead, Mystical Phoenix is going to join us on the stage, and they are a dynamic modern belly dance troupe based in Colville, Washington. So, ooh, hello ladies. Modern indeed. All of the shinies. They are known for blending a variety of contemporary belly dance styles and vocabularies. The group embraces creating unique performances and bringing, as you might see, an infectious sense of joy to their performances. So let's all go ahead and get infected and enjoy Mystical Phoenix.
You wanna dance? Let's go. You wanna rock? Let's go. You wanna dance? Let's go. You wanna rock? Let's go. You wanna dance? Let's go. You wanna rock?
Amazing. Give it up one more time for Mystical Phoenix. I don't know about the rest of you, but I am absolutely feeling the magic after that. So many lights. All right, thank you all so much. That has been amazing. And we have one more raffle that we're going to do in just a few performances. But for now, we are going to have a performance from Safiyyah, who hails from Kennewick, Washington, and has been in love with belly dance for many, many years. When she's not taking belly dance classes or participating in local haflas, you can find her and her husband hitting the trails on their horses. She thanks her wonderful teacher and friend, Heather Wayman of Louisiana, for allowing her to perform her choreographies for you. And she says, I hope I can do a little justice to her talents. She is also very thankful to the belly test theme. Well, I'm done, folks. You have a good night. The BellyFest team for providing this great opportunity to learn and dance with you all. I appreciate all of you, and I'm sure she does as well. So let's welcome Safiyyah. right, folks, that was Safiyyah. Absolutely. Thank you. All right, moving on to our next dancer for this evening, we are going to have Layla, who started her love of belly dance as a teenager, danced all the way through middle and high school in Polesville, Washington. So we've really got everybody from all over the Northwest. And she was a part of a belly dance club at WSU in Pullman, Washington. She's done different varieties of dance throughout her life, but found her way back to her love of belly dancing in Spokane. She's dancing to the dynamic drum solo song Eternity by Artem Uzunov. She hopes you find that beat inspires you. So, folks, welcome Layla. The amazing Layla. Now you all know where that nose is coming from. All right, once again, that was Layla. She was fantastic, a patch of color and sparkle on this stage. I thought that we were at a disco for a brief amount of time. It was very confusing. But next up, we have a group that really doesn't need too much of an introduction here in Spokane. Najum have been members of the Spokane belly dance community for a good long while. And they are going to be presenting an Egyptian pop choreography by Yalayna this evening. So, absolutely, please welcome Najum.
رجعت بعد شو وحنين ورجعنا نتقابل من قلبي خد قابل انا عارف ان بعدي مستحيل تقدر عليه وان انت جاي تاني حتى بعد ايه معقول قلبك انت ينسى قلبي هوا لا 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 اظنه انا عارف ان بعدي مستحيل تقدر عليه وان انت جاي تاني حتى بعد ايه معقول قلبك انت ينسى قلبي هوا لا 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 اظنه انا اتعلم بقى وما تتعبنيش بقى سلم وكفاية حبيبي لو ناوي على الحيرة والعند هتتعب ويايا لو كنت نسيت انا مين قلبك وعينيك فاكرين انا اللي بعني مرة عمري ما ابكي في يوم عليك انا اللي يشترينا بحياتي واشتريه لكن يوم حبيبي ويوم هتلعب بالهوا لا 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 يا حبيبي انا لو جاي مشتاق وتعبت فراق ونويت ترجع لينا لو جاي قريب وحبيب وعايزنا نشيلك في عينينا اتغير من جواك وتصالح ويا هواك وانا عيني قلبي عقلي روح عمري كله ليك حياتي واللي باقي من حياتي بين ايديك لكن لو انت جاي عشان فاكرني دوا لا 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 اظنه انا
Najum, everyone. I have been watching the beautiful ladies of Najum, either in Najum or as soloists for the past 20 years, and they keep getting better every single time. I love watching them. So, I think you all just got a great treat. But next up tonight, we are going to have Tribe Zenith. Yes, absolutely. Stevens County is a treasure trove of talented and passionate artists. Tribe Zenith is honored to be one of their local gems. The members of Zenith practice many improvisational styles and are excited to present the flow and connectivity of a truly unchoreographed performance. Thank you for your always warm welcome. Keep your eyes on this stage and remember that they did not choreograph this and practice it in advance. Tribe Zenith. Tribe Zenith. Holy yes, absolutely. Now, for those of you who don't know, that is a specific kind of belly dance that doesn't involve choreography. They are able to dance together like that to any song at any time through a shared vocabulary of dance moves and a secret form of communication. So, even more impressive, keep your eyes open for that. If it interests you at all, poke some of our teachers while you're mingling around afterwards, and I bet some of you could be pretty good. Pretty okay. But next up, folks, we have Sidonia Om Dunia, who is an award-winning performer and director and choreographer for Belly Dance Academy. She performs at various local arts festivals, charity benefits, and participates in national Middle Eastern seminars, dance festivals, and special events. Sidonia began performing when she was 4 and studied ballet, tap, jazz, and Polynesian dance. Belly dancing entered her life in 1977, along with her beautiful daughter. Sidonia will be performing Saidi with Shakeelah and to a live drum solo by David. Saidi is a specific kind of cane dance, if I remember correctly. And so, without further ado, Sidonia Om Dunia. just continues to be amazing. David again on the drums. Yes, that's really proud. Good job. I'll get you guys trained yet. Well, we have a real treat for you folks right now. Aisha Azar is joining me on the stage, and she has been dancing for 51 years. She started absolutely. Can you just imagine how tired she is? And she's up here helping us out. Now, she's been doing this since 1974, and one of the great cool things about Aisha is she's the last original Spokane belly dancer. She is a historical pillar of the community, though I wouldn't normally say historical to her. And
It's nothing of using the word pillar, right?
pillars are strong. They support things, much like you. Absolutely. Oh, thank you. Now Aisha has some things that she wants to teach us a little bit before we get into her dance so that we can understand some of the symbolism around it. So since I don't have notes about the dance, I'm going to pass the mic off to you and I can help you.
Are you gonna do the dance and I'm gonna?
You know what? I'm going to hold the microphone and you're going to talk dance.
So what I'm doing tonight is Turkish Roman, or some people would call it Turkish gypsy dance. The Romani people are all over the world, and whenever they go someplace, they always pick up things about the culture in which they find themselves. And the dance I'm doing tonight is called Oyun Havesu, which just means dance, basically. So this is Turkish Roman dance, and it has a lot of symbolism. There's also a lot of goofing around, just standing around doing things, but there is also symbolism. For example, you might see me stirring a big pot of something, or you might see me stirring a little pot if I'm lazy. You might find me throwing flowers in the air, or playing a violin, or washing my clothes. So the dance is partly about just living life every day. They also do some symbols. The Romani people have been persecuted every place they've gone, and you'll find movements, we call them cuts. You might find me cutting my leg because I've lived a lot of agonizing things. You might find me clutching my chest a little bit. You might find me wiping the sweat from my brow. So this dance is all about the Romani people, the good things about their lives and the things that are not so good. So if you'll watch for these little symbols, you'll see quite a bit of them. That's always part of the dance. The dance is about Romani life. And the music is typically Turkish, but in Turkey, a lot of times the bands are actually Romani rather than necessarily Turkish too. And they play more than just 6/8 and 9/8. They also play a lot of other rhythms, which I don't have time to get into because David's glaring at me. So, thank you for listening, and I think we'll have to dance sooner or later, won't we?
I think so. Well, you will. I'm not. I mean, they get amusement out of it.
Get the mic and get off the stage.
Well, as you can see, with experience comes the ability to run the show. So without further ado, Aisha. Aisha Azar. Now that is another woman I have been watching for 20 some odd years now as both a soloist and an instructor, and tonight I remembered why I'm sad she's retired. But she does grace us every so often at one of these great haflas or events. Now, I have my notes out here, and I'm gonna get in trouble for this, because the next dancer I know sort of, kind of passingly well. I'm married to her. So our next dancer is Savannah. She is a 31-year performing veteran with a non-classical education from the School of Hard Knocks. She has been described as fierce, also as having an East meets West dance style, and her personal favorite, your friendly neighborhood triple threat. Savannah was one of our workshop instructors this year, so we hope that some of you got to partake in that education and found it worthy. And we thank her for an amazing workshop and for this fabulous performance. Welcome, Savannah. Savannah Demers. Oh, I get to go home with her. She never ceases to impress me, and I'm not just saying that because I'm her husband. She has been working very hard for near 20 years at dance, and it is a huge passion for her, like it is for every other single dancer that you have seen up here tonight. So thank you so much for bringing your energy and your support and everything that you have to this performance tonight. But we are going to move on to our last dancer. Thank you all again. You have been a fantastic crowd. We've laughed together, we've cried together, we've learned together, and I know it's an experience I will never forget. Where am I? Okay, so last dancer. We are going to have Celadon as a second-generation world-traveling belly dancer. With a bachelor's of science in dance, Celadon incorporates body mechanics and neuroscience in her teaching. She has performed and taught in many cities and states around the U.S. You can find Celadon on all social media by searching @Celadon Dance. Celadon with a C, Celadon. Other than that, see, it's very phonetic if you know that there's a C at the beginning. So Celadon Dance. Celadon was one of our workshop instructors this year as well, and we want to thank her for putting on such a fantastic workshop today. And we also want to thank her for this beautiful closing performance. So without further ado, thank you all. You have been lovely. Let us welcome with one last roar, Celadon.
وحشاني الدنيا في بلدي عايزة أروح
the beautiful and talented Celadon. Well, once again, we want to thank all of you for attending the 2025 BellyFest. It has been fantastic. We also want to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the planning committee for putting this all together, and Corbin Senior Center for hosting us, as well as, of course, David Metz, our sound light wizard and sometimes drummer. Folks, you have been fantastic. Thank you. If you would mind stacking a couple chairs on your way out, making sure you take any trash with you, we would appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.